Here come your Regents, led out by Benji Osmond and Frankie Nagel. So, scoreless after one, tied at one after two, and we start the third period here momentarily. Regents starting the period with 54 seconds left on their power play. Power players to start this period: Drew Mendick with Aiden Lee and Jack Kenny, Colin Gustafson and Liam Hager. 54 seconds of power play, 17 minutes on the clock. Third period starts now. Regents win the draw. Mendick to Aiden Lee to Hager to Gustafson. Now Gustafson to Drew Mendick to Hager. Hager carries into the zone, slips it around the defender. Hager behind the net, loses the handle in a puddle. Aiden Lee now picks up. Aiden Lee behind the net. Now high to Gustafson. Gustafson's shot deflected wide. Mendick picks up. Mendick high to Hager. Hager shot blocked. Kenny's shot blocked. Now Gustafson up for Hager. Back down to Gustafson. Back to Hager. Hager at the blue line. Hager walks the line. Now plays it wide for Mendick. Mendick's shot saved. And the rebound cleared out of the zone. Rich person's basement. Yeah, this is my first time at the Kern Center. It's pretty nice. They haven't invited me into the wine cellar just yet, but I'm holding out. Oh, official down again. The Storm carry out. Drew Mendick tracks over. Now Sam Lee off the boards and out. The Storm carry back in. They carry wide, now centering through everybody. The Storm dump back in. Here's Sam Lee at the goal line. Drops it for Gustafson. Gustafson skates around the official. Now Miles Mendick angles wide for Tollefson. Tollefson into the zone. The Storm looking for an outlet. They find one. Storm carry into the Regent zone. Hager with a poke. Now Boucher collects, banks it off the ice and out. This will be no icing. Icing waved off for reasons unknown. Aiden Lee kicks it for Warwick. Now it's poked away from Warwick, and the Storm out on a breakaway. Hager with a great back check, shot and a save by Osmond. Rebound saved by Osmond. Good collective effort by the Regents to neutralize that rush. Kaufman making friends in front of the net. 13:57 left in the third period. We are knotted at one. Drew Mendick out there with Gabe Ford and Aiden Voss. The Storm win the draw. Their shot deflected just wide of the net. Now Gustafson in the corner. Around the boards for Sam Lee. Sam Lee plays the body. Now ahead for Drew Mendick. Drew Drew into the zone with Aiden Voss. Oh. And the Storm carries out. Storm with speed. It's a fast-moving Storm. I'm an amateur meteorologist. Shot, saved, rebound, still loose, saved, and Sam Lee picks it up on the backside, flips it ahead for Ford. Ford's gonna get there. Ford, shot, face save and a beauty. Now the Storm carry back out with speed. Shot over the net. Now it comes around for Gustafson. Gustafson collects, angles out. Gustafson plays through the body, and the Storm able to collect and dump in. Kaufman reverses for Gustafson. Gustafson pins in the corner. Boucher in support. Boucher kicks it out. Now it comes free to the Storm in front. That shot off of the side of the net. Gustafson working. Kaufman there. Gustafson spilled down. Now in front, and Tollefson able to clear it to the corner. Tollefson tried to drop it around the boards for one of the Regent defensemen. The Storm picked that one up. Now Gustafson ahead for Boucher. Boucher gets a touch on it. So no icing. 11:50. Kenny steals it away. Kenny working in the corner, now bodied down. Aiden Lee pokes it away. Aiden Lee now working behind the net. Centering, but nobody home. Here's Sam Lee. Sam Lee's shot blocked. Sam Lee crashes down on his own rebound. Aiden Lee working. Now Hager deflects it. Warwick dumps in. The Regents still have to tag up, and now they do. Kenny pressuring on the forecheck. Effective forechecking shift by freshman forward Jack Kenny. Aiden Lee just got bodied down at center ice behind the play. I didn't see exactly what happened. He's staying in, so. Storm carry out through some pressure. Hager plays it wide for Kaufman. Kaufman's outlet blocked by the Storm. Now Kenny blocks the centering pass, and Ford picks it up. Ford. Now Hager into the zone. Hager through traffic, shot and a save. Drew Mendick picks it up behind the net. Drew. Shot, deflected wide. Hager down the boards for it. Hager in front, saved. Gustafson. Shot deflected. Gustafson. Shot wide. Counting down on 10 minutes left to go in the third. The Regents with just a flurry of shots this shift. Nothing to show for it. Now dumped in by Gustafson. Gloved by the Storm goalie. Miles Mendick picks him up on the wall. Now Sam Lee around for Gustafson. Gustafson carries out, chips it off the boards to himself. Now dumps in. Tollefson giving chase. Tollefson into the corner. Tollefson for Miles Mendick. Now Sam Lee back to Tollefson. Aiden Lee picks up. Aiden Lee throws on net. Saved to the back wall. Aiden Lee wins it away. Shot saved. Miles Mendick puts in the rebound, and the Regents are up 2-1. Freshman forward Miles Mendick collects the juicy rebound. And the Regents lead this one 2-1. Attaboy, Miles. So they give the assist to Tollefson. So Miles Mendick from Tollefson And the Regents lead it 2-1. 9:10 left to go here in the third. Kaufman. Around the boards now, Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee at the goal line. Aiden Lee plays the body. Kaufman picks up the puck. Kaufman. Now loose in front. Shot. Slips wide. Kaufman. Up but not out. Now Sam Lee kicks it to Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee banks off the boards. And this will be icing. 8:33 left to go in the third. Regents up 2-1. On the goal by freshman forward Miles Mendick. Defensive zone faceoff here with Drew Mendick, Aiden Voss and Gabe Ford, Hager and Gustafson. Faceoff one to the Storm. That shot blocked in traffic. Hager plays it around for Ford. Ford battling on the wall. Now Gustafson plays it high. Gustafson carries out. Regents offside. Now they tag up. Voss. And the Storm out with a 2-on-1. Shot saved by Osmond. Beautiful glove save by Benji. Any rebound there was nothing but Storm player. So the Regents fortunate that Osmond able to glove that one cleanly. Face off one to the Storm. Shot deflected in front. And the rebound put in. And we have a 2-2 game. Osmond made the original save. But the Storm, that horns a lot. The Storm tie it up at 2. 7:53 left to go here in the third. We are tied at 2. Boucher with Tollison and Miles Mendick. Kaufman and Sam Lee. Face off, one to the Storm. They carry into the zone. Now wide shot, saved. And we've got another penalty on the Regents. Boucher going to the box, I think for a trip off of or a hook. No, a trip. Trip off of that face-off. So Boucher back in the box. 7:46 left in the third, and the Regents on a penalty kill here for 2 minutes. Penalty killers, Aiden Lee with Jack Kenny, Liam Hager, and Cullen Gustafson. The Storm trying to gather in their zone. Now they drop it. Oh, Aiden Lee loses an edge. Now a shot and a glove save by Osmond. 7:17 left in the third. 1:32 left on the penalty kill. Drew Mendick wins the draw to Hager. Hager clears it long. Voss giving chase. Now Mendick pressuring. Storm into the zone. Hager. Now Voss. Slipped pass. Blocked by Hager. Hager angles it wide. Oh! That was real close to bouncing out of the zone. Good stick by Voss. Poke that one to the wall. Shot and a save by Osmond. Now Gustafson working through some pressure. Able to get it out of the zone. 30 seconds left on the Regent penalty kill. Mendick steals it away. Mendick. Shot. Saved. Drew Mendick collects his own rebound. Now drops it for Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee pokes it around the defender. Jack Kenny just on. 8 seconds left on the penalty kill. Kenny blocks the pass and clears the zone, and this should kill off the penalty. And it has. Both teams full strength. 5:40 left to go here in the third. Tied at 2. Shot and a save by Osmond, and he collects it and covers it up. 5:39 now left in the period. We'll have a defensive zone faceoff. Boucher, fresh from a 2-minute rest, steps on to take this defensive zone faceoff. Boucher with Tollefson and Miles Mendick. Miles. Now Boucher. Now it comes free to Boucher. Boucher plays it wide to Tollefson. Tollefson dumps in deep. Miles wrestling. Now Tollefson. Now the Storm clear it out. Sam Lee back for it. Miles plays the body. Sam Lee in support. Sam Lee able to free it up. Back to Kaufman. Kaufman. Tollefson plays the body. Sam Lee behind our net. Up the boards for Tollefson. Tollefson. Angles for Boucher. The Storm poke it away. And they're into our zone. Shot deflected by Sam Lee. This is going to be a soft penalty here. Sam Lee's going to get called for a trip or a something. This one feels pretty ticky-tack to me. Trip is the call. Sam Lee sort of, whatever, lost his footing and went to the ice, and the Storm player tripped over Sam Lee's stick that was on the ice. But nevertheless, the Regents called for a trip. Sam Lee in the box for 2 minutes. And the Regents back on the penalty kill. 4:31 left to go here in the third period. Shot saved by Osmond. Penalty killers. Drew Mendick with Aiden Voss, Cullen Gustafson, and Liam Hager. 4:27 left to go here in the third. Regents on the penalty kill. Face off one to the Storm. Now Mendick able to clear it out. The Storm regrouping behind their own net. Now they carry out. Voss forces them to drop it. Now Hager clears it long. Mendick going off, Voss going off. Aiden Lee coming on, Kenny coming on. The Storm carry into the zone, shot saved. Now Aiden Lee chips it off the boards to himself. Aiden Lee into the zone all alone. Aiden Lee, shot, and a glove save. What a save. Excellent short-handed chance there by senior forward Aiden Lee. .101 left on the penalty kill. We have an offensive zone face-off. Face-off, one to the Regents. Hager tried to jump the loose puck. Now Gustafson plays it. Oh, Hager got absolutely drilled at the blue line. And it looked like the official was going to call something, but I think he was putting his hand up for the Storm being offside, potentially offside. Storm working below our goal line. Now Gustafson frees it up to Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee carries out, poked away from behind. Aiden Lee, tried to slip it around the defenseman. Now Kenny up for Aiden Lee. 20 seconds left here on the Regent penalty kill. Tollefson plays the body. Gustafson picks up the puck. Now Tollefson slips one ahead, out of the reach of Voss. Why is the clock not running? The clock's not running. Wow. Nothing like a little home clock operation. The Storm got some unknown amount of time of bonus penalty kill time. But the Regents have killed it off. Sam Lee out of the box. 2:22 left to go here in the third, and the Regents and Storm tied at 2 on the scoreboard. The Storm carry out of the zone. Now trying to regroup. Mendick gets a stick on it. Now Ford. 2 minutes left to go. Kaufman ahead, just out of the reach of Mendick. Now Ford. Ford trying to gain possession. And the Storm do it. Ford. Now Kenny hustling back. Sam Lee plays the body. Sam Lee working in the corner. Now in front. Oh man, that almost went. And Kenny is spilled down well after the whistle. And they're going to take the Storm player for that late hit, roughing something. Cheating in some flavor. Looks like roughing the official call. And so, with 1:34 left to go in the third period, why is the clock running? What are they doing here? Yeah, they're... So they got the benefit of both bonus power play time and less penalty kill time? Super. So they ran extra time off of the clock here during this stoppage ahead of the Regent power play. So 1:26 left to go in the third. Regent power play starts now. It's Drew Mendick, Aiden Lee, Isaac Boucher in front. Isaac Boucher didn't connect. Cullen Gustafson and Liam Hager. Aiden Lee puts one on net. Boucher crashing for the rebound, but none to be had. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the clock here. 1:11 left here in the third period. 1:45 left on the Regent power play. Gustafson carries along the blue line. Now works around the pressure. Drops it for Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee to Mendick. Shot and a goal! And the Regents lead at 3-2. 58 seconds left to go here in the game. Drew Mendick from Aiden Lee and Cullen Gustafson. And the Regents lead at 3-2 with under a minute left to go, capitalizing on the power play. So, freshman Miles Mendick with the second goal. Junior Drew Mendick with the third goal, and the Regents lead at 3-2. Now we win the draw and ice it. 52.9 left to go here in the third period. Regents up 3-2. Drew Mendick with Aiden Voss and Aiden Lee, Cullen Gustafson and Liam Hager. Gustafson and Hager working behind our net. Gustafson comes out with it and throws it long to the empty net and a goal! And senior captain Cullen Gustafson scores the full ice empty netter to put the Regents up by 2 with 38 seconds left to go. The Regents lead it 4-2. 38 seconds left to go in this one. Regents with a 2-goal lead. Voss bodied down just outside the zone. Now Kaufman off of the boards up for Voss. Now Drew Mendick thrown in front. That one deflected wide of the net. Aiden Lee, now Sam Lee. Sam Lee in the corner. Up for Aiden Lee. Now Drew Mendick comes out with it. Flips it ahead to Voss. Voss into the zone. Voss pulls up. Now tripped, but no call. 2.9 seconds left to go in the third. We have an offensive zone face-off. Drew Mendick steps to take the draw. Wins it to Aiden Lee. Now Sam Lee. And the horn sounds. The Regents win this one 4-2. Goals scored by sophomore forward Gabe Ford, freshman forward Miles Mendick, junior forward Drew Mendick, and senior defenseman Cullen Gustafson pots the empty netter to make it 4. So the Regents come into the Kern Center and leave winners 4-2. We'll be back on the ice for the rescheduled rematch with crosstown rivals Madison Memorial. That's Tuesday night, 7:30 at MIA. We'll be there for that one, and then I think our final game is Beloit Thursday night. Does that sound right? Oh, okay. All right. So we've got Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Saturday coming up. We'll be with you for that one. Tuesday night against Memorial. 7:30, we'll see you there. Until then, signing off here from the Kern Center in Milwaukee. Regents winners 4-2. Go Regents!